Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is yidoodoo, and yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of how all of my videos starts with me in the exact same spot, but this is the only area that I can freely move around in because every other space is occupied. So today I want to show you guys a project that I have been working on. So for our English class, our English teacher is making us doing a senior memory book, which is basically like a mix of diary, scrapbook of everything from your past till this point right now as a senior. So she has already given us the template. The senior memory book is going to have a total of 8 chapters with the addition of an epilogue. So each chapter is going to be each chapter is going to be at one stage in the point of our life, you know, like what did we do during that time. Let me just show you guys. I wonder if I can screen record on my laptop. How to screen record on a MacBook. Anyways, while I'm doing this, I woke up at 9 a.m. today, which is actually late from my usual wake up time. Usually I wake up around 7 or 8, but that is because last night I stayed up till 3 in the morning talking to my friends, watching a movie, and then I just knocked out. So I was thinking about how I should make my memory. So I was deciding how I should make my memory book, and I was debating between making it manually or just make it online. And obviously the online version will be much easier because I can just transport my pictures to my laptop, put it in, type it all out. But then I was thinking about maybe I want to make it like an actual scrapbook, because I have my sketchbook here that has yet to be filled. It's literally all empty pages. I have color pencils, I have pens, I have paint even. I also have stickers, washi tapes. I could even just print out the pictures and stick them on and make it like a scrapbook. I thought that would be super fun, but then I realized that I don't want to print all the pictures out because that's a lot of pictures and there's a lot of ink wasted. So I decided to use an online app on my laptop to make the memory book. I was deciding between the app called Pages or Microsoft Word. But then I realized that Microsoft Word, you need to pay for it to have a subscription. So then I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm just gonna stick with Pages. And Pages is actually a pretty good app. There's many templates on there for flyers, posters, commercials, even books. I chose a book template and I have been setting them up. Oh, I think it's recording right now. Okay, so for Pages, if we open it up, here is my senior memory book. I have already laid out my format. So here is my title. My title is obviously not Stories of the Night Sky. That's just a template. I'm gonna change it sooner. I don't know what to title my book yet. So yeah. So chapter 1, chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the epilogue. And also about the other. So I have all of these set up. So now I just need to start typing basically and putting pictures to make it pretty. I haven't been working on this app yet. I am actually doing all of my planning in another app called Notion. So here I have just my notes for senior memory book. Each bullet point like this is one chapter. So our teacher gave us like topic questions for the chapter, such as first chapter, talk about your ethnic background, about my family tree, blah blah blah. And then I just started to lay out my ideas and my planning with the little triangle bullet points to kind of answer the question. And once I finish doing that, and then I will go back to the Pages app and finally start typing. I think this is gonna turn out pretty good, honestly. So I have been working on this since yesterday. I even interviewed my parents about the ethnic background and their family side and how they grew up. So that was pretty interesting. But yeah. Okay guys, I will see you again once I start working on my book. 我要问你们几个问题。Today is Wednesday, May 13th. Our teacher assigned the chapters 1 through 4 to be due today at midnight. And I have been working on it since this morning. As you can see, I'm getting so tired, but there's so much more to write. I should have not procrastinated till today to start working on it. But yeah, it's only noon right now. I still have 12 more hours until this thing's due. So I'm just gonna be typing away for the rest of the afternoon, hopefully. Guys, it has actually been a couple of days, but currently I am trying to get my childhood pictures because in the senior memory book we have to put pictures in as well. So I'm trying to get some pictures of when I was a kid, and then maybe I can jog some memory to put some detail in my life, you know. So my dad gave me a hard copy of all of my pictures, except I realized that the MacBook doesn't have a USB portal, and apparently if you need to use this on MacBook, you have to buy a whole nother thing to connect it with, and currently in this situation I'm not able to do that. So I'm going to use my dad's computer. I'm going to take the pictures on my dad's computer and then email it to me. So yeah, that's gonna take a while. There's a lot of pictures in here. Let me show you guys. I am about to go through a total of, I don't know how many, but it looks like over 100. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I have 1 minute. I have 14% left on this laptop. It's so annoying how I have to send multiple emails because one email can only fill so much pictures. I can only send around like 6 pictures per email. Sorry if it's a little bit dark in here because it has been raining for the past few days. So I thought I would show you guys the final product because I finally finished my senior memory book. I'm not going to exactly show you guys every single page because of obvious reasons. There's many personal stuff in here, so I will try my best to show you guys the fun part. Yeah, how do I screen record again? Alright, so here is my title page. I titled it Note to Self because I actually saw this book that's actually called Note to Self. I didn't really have any good ideas at that point, and I was kind of running out of time because the project is due that day, so I just kind of took the other's idea. So yeah. And I made the background, the cover, into this, how do I call this? Kind of like a theme of like different parts of the world. I chose this. Originally, I was gonna pick out like a aesthetic kind of pic from Pinterest, but I really like this picture because I want to travel one day, right? So I kind of put it here as to remind myself. So it kind of resonates with my personality a little bit. And my book is separate into part 1 and part 2. So part 1 is the earlier years, which is basically everything up until middle school-ish. because that's your childhood part, which I don't really remember that much because I was in China most of the time. And chapter 1 was pretty short. I mostly talked about my parents, like how they grew up. They didn't even tell me that much details, even though I interviewed them for like over an hour. In chapter 2, I talk about my origins. And did you know that the name yidoodoo actually came from a witch? Not a witch. I don't know the correct term for it, but she's someone that kind of predicts your future or something like that. And then my uncle went to her to choose a name, and they said the name yidoodoo will bring like good fortune, and that's how my name is chosen. Oh, and here are pictures of my childhood playmates. I don't really remember who they are, but I know some of them are my cousins. One of them is the kid in my neighborhood. Another girl is the girl from my kindergarten class. I tried to write as much as I could remember. I was actually part of a dance team, if you guys didn't know. It was just a fun after-school club activity. I tried to put in as much details from my kindergarten till elementary school days, because in 3rd grade, I actually came to America. And then this is back in when I joined orchestra during 5th grade. I sat next to Cassie, and I sat on her left side. So I was on the inner part of the orchestra, and I hated my spot because my dad said that he couldn't see me when he tries to take pictures because Cassie's right next to me. So I was like, god dang it, why can't I sit on the outer circle? Oh, and then here we have part 2. I actually stuck with orchestra, and I was really surprised because I thought I would probably quit one day, but I still stuck with it. And most of my friends are people that I met in orchestra, so that's how we bonded, I guess you could say. And here are my friends from high school. Wow. I got really sad because I never took much pictures in high school, or at least back in freshman and sophomore year, because I don't know, for some reason back then I was really conscious of how I look on camera. I never learned how to like pose, and I was always really shy. If people ask me to take a picture with them, I'm always like standing awkwardly in the corner. And my phone had only 16 gigabytes, so I couldn't take much pictures anyways. This is when we went to solo ensemble. Aww. I liked junior year and my senior year the most because that's when I actually made an effort to talk to more people. I'm still shy, but I'm just not as shy as freshman year because I was literally so quiet back then. And one of my favorite memories was when me and my friends went to Austin for orchestra trip. And that was a really fun time. We ate a lot, we played a lot, and we also slept over. So yeah. And then during summer, me and my friends would always take the same summer classes, so we could just hang out together during the summer. One of our classmates had a car, and he would always like drive us around after our dual credit classes end. And one time we went to this alligator park, and we were all taking pictures. And I was taking the picture at the time, right? And then the moment this dude moved back with his hand, like I snapped the picture at the right timing. Okay, not the right timing, but I snapped the picture at that time, and then it looked like his hand was grabbing the other girl's butt because it was right behind it. And I was laughing so hard when I saw this picture. It was really so funny. We also went to Kima during junior year. The first time I went to Kima was back in 6th grade, and I stayed in Starbucks the whole time because I'm really scared of roller coasters. So all of my friends who were adventurers, they would all just jump into the roller coaster ride or the Fast and Furious. Like I could not handle those, so I literally stayed my entire time at Starbucks drinking Frappuccino. But yeah, but in junior year, I decided to actually give roller coasters a try because I don't want to waste my time at Starbucks again. So I rode the Bullet. It was literally the first thing me and my friends rode when we got to Kima, and I was literally like, you're telling me to ride the most scariest thing the minute we got here. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I was screaming a lot the whole time. I was actually really scared because I hate the feeling of like falling down. Like whenever you're at top and then you go like this, and then it feels like my heart is gonna jump up, and I really hate that feeling. That's why I sometimes even hate swings, because when you swing down, it's kind of like the same feeling. Here are my junior year moments. This is banquet, which is a fine arts thing where people from like orchestra, choir, band, arts. It's basically like a banquet. We just eat and dance. Except that my friends, like, we didn't pay for the banquet. If you want to eat, you have to pay for the banquet, and you're supposed to be paying either ways. But some of my friends were like, it's such a waste of money because the food isn't that good. So we just kind of snuck in and we ate somewhere else, like a restaurant nearby, and then we went back to take pictures. I'm so glad I went to banquet in junior year, because imagine if I didn't go in junior year and I was planning to save it as a senior year memory, and then now senior year everything's taken away. So here's my banquet picture, and here is the NHS induction. Class wars is basically, so obviously we have 4 classes, right? Freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. Class wars is basically we all team up and we compete with other classes in like sport games, like I don't know, tug of war, stuff like that. I really wanted to vlog the senior class wars because we were really confident to win this year. I mean, I'm not playing the game, I'm just like cheerleading. I'm so sad. There's so many things that I want to vlog in senior year. I want to vlog my friends, my classes, the fun stuff we do, like class wars, like our prom, our banquet, like every single thing, but now it's all done. Oh, here's more junior year moments. Oh, these are all solo pictures. Around junior year to senior year, most of our friends got cars, so we will always go somewhere like during the weekends, and my mom used to get so mad at me because I'm literally going out every single week. So I miss desserts so much. When I got a car, I used to go to all these dessert places in Chinatown, and now that I can't, I miss eating those desserts. They look so good. Whoa. I actually put my high school yearbook pictures on here. So as you can see, this is freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and this senior year. I literally have not changed. I have the exact same hairstyle. The bangs are parted in the exact same way. My shoulder is always kind of slanted. The only thing that changed was in junior year, I changed my glasses that has such a huge glare that they can't even see my eyes. And then in senior year, I just let my hair down. And that's pretty much it. About the other, if you're wondering who took this picture, it's actually Wadia. We went to eat at what is this place called? It took me around 4 days to finish this project. If I actually took more time to put more details on it, I think memory book will probably be much longer. So thank you to Miss Harrison for making us do it. It was pretty fun looking back on my childhood pictures. There wasn't a lot of pictures from 1st and 2nd grade because, I don't know. I'm happy that I won't be able to forget about these memories when I get older, because I will probably forget them most likely. That's a weird way to end this video, but thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.